Hey guys, Dabloon here, and today's another BTD6 video, and today's going to be High Finance on Chimps Black Border. Let's do this. We're going to be using Quincy as our hero because he's awesome, and that second ability he has is just pure awesomeness for 76 and 78, so that's what I kind of figured for this one. And he's cheaper and you can get him relatively quick on. So we're going to grab a sub here first. I always say grab your hero or your ninja, and you can't on this one, or at least I couldn't. So we're going to start with a sub and a dart, just because that straight path, they don't shoot enough. And so we're going to use two things here. And we're going to add a couple more dart monkeys, then a ninja, then some air bursts and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to make it kind of fun. But I am going to get Quincy like later than I should, because if I get him earlier, it's kind of RNG and we don't want any of that. And I'm going to make this super simple. And I'm sure you guys noticed my intro was relatively a lot shorter than normal. And that's because, well, one, I wanted to do a shorter intro and I just want to cut to the chase, because I did that in that Minecraft video the other day. And I liked it because I spent maybe 50, 60 tries trying to get that Minecraft intro right. And then I'm like, what am I doing? Just make it short. Like, hang on, we're playing some Minecraft. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna do that today. And I got my intro on my first try today, guys. Usually I have like 25 for each Bloons video of me going, hey guys, blah, 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 and I mess it up. So today I was just like, you know what? Short and easy. That's all we're gonna do, short and easy. And it worked. And so I'm ready. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. We're gonna knock this out in one take. And it's just a good day, guys. So stoked about it. And I don't remember the point of me telling you that, except for, oh, I didn't really mention much in my intro, so I gotta kind of tell you here. So this is a black border. It is gonna be easy, but it's not gonna be as easy as like Firing Range or Monkey Meadow, of course. You are gonna have to work a little bit, because we are gonna have to use abilities, because it's harder, guys. It's advanced map, and there's not much going on here. It's not like Cornfield where you got a lot of placements. You got these weird placements up here and these weird placements down here, and you got to pay for them over there. So we're gonna do the best that we can just to knock this out of the park. And like I said, relatively easy strategy. You're just gonna have to work a little bit for it. But there is no RNG, at least that I know of, and I've done it about 4 or 5 times on my mobile, and then one time on, well, this is my first time on the PC, I guess, but it shouldn't be that much different, so we should be fine. Okay, so as you see, I got twin guns on this guy and 3 dart monkeys, and those dart monkeys, we're never going to touch them again. We're just going to leave them like that. And now what we're going to do, that we got twin guns, we're going to grab a ninja, and we're going to go for top path ninja, of course, and he's going to settle us through for those camos and things like that. And he's going to be pretty much the sole survivor of that that MOAB. Well, that's not true. We're going to make the sub work for it too. It's just a cool strategy, guys. I'm going to have fun with it. It's an Apache Prime and a permaspike of all things. And I say it like it's weird, but everybody uses permaspike on like every map, but I just didn't know if it would work that well in this one, because it's 2 different places. And so I placed it down here and it worked great. It killed 94 or 95, whatever it was. And I was like, I'm happy with that. Killed 99. I'm like, even happier with that. And so we're going to rock it, guys. And that's without the MIB on the Apache, so he can hit those rockets on those EDTs. We're just going to kill it. And I'm super excited about it. But you're going to have to follow those abilities, guys. So just stay tuned. Skip through at your own risk, but that's probably why, if you had a problem, is because you might have saw how I did it, but you need to know when to hit those timings. They're relatively easy. Just try your best, guys. Don't mess it up. You can. I know you can do it. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, is get this one up to a 380 sharp shurikens, and hope that no RNG happens here, because it shouldn't. And that's just, I know it's like that's what it is like you can do 9,000 times doing it and one of them fails, right? And that's the whole point of the RNG thing or whatever it is. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna do it 7 times in a row perfectly, and you guys are gonna get the 8th, 9th, and 10th times, and it's gonna be great. All right. So now what we're gonna do is get the Seeking Shurikens, and for 270, there we go. We're done with him for a little bit. Now what we need to do is grab our Quincy, because eventually we need his abilities and all that kind of stuff. It's just he's not very helpful, guys. He's really not on a map like this, in the beginning, even the middle. His strength is not his balloons popping. It's going to be that ability. So honestly, you guys could try like a different hero and see how that works. I know Oben would be great. And honestly, if I was doing this on my own, so like if I wasn't making a video and I just wanted to beat it, I would go Oben for sure. Because I did, I think, hard on this one and on a video, and I used Oben, but it was just so random where he places his brambles. So if I was going to make a video, it's not going to be the best, because he might put him here, might put him there, and we need the tree like right here every time, you know what I mean? And so, but if it was just me not making a video, not trying to recreate it multiple times, just do it the one time through, I would probably go with Oben. All right, so we got this guy here. I'm going to go Airburst. I feel like that's a mistake, but I don't remember the exact order of how I did all this stuff. I want to say like this, it might be better to go a double shot before that one, but Now I'm going to go air burst first. I think we can handle it. And we do have our ability on Quincy if it gets a little weird. So let's just remember that. We shouldn't have to, but you never know. Yeah, Quincy's chilling. So I did use the ability. That's a bummer. Haven't had to yet. That's what stresses me out. But it's also my fault because I should have got air burst. So get air burst at the beginning or the middle of 21 or whatever, and stop watching the screen and talking. Just get air burst before you use that ability. You won't need it. All right, now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get an alchemist because we need an alchemist, guys. We need to pop those leads, and they're coming up real quick. And I feel like the alchemist is probably the easiest way to do it. And then plus we can get that acidic mixture dip and make the ninja and the sub help out as well. So place him right here all the way to the left. I'm really bummed that I had to use that ability, but that is my fault. When I do it myself, obviously I'm going to hit the air burst. I'm not going to talk myself out of it. So definitely hit that air burst first, and you won't need that ability. We're going to go strong, larger potions, and then acidic mixture dip. Acidic mixture dip, of course. And then we're going to go for 920 on the double shot. That'll be kind of cool. So we'll get this one. Let's see here. Shouldn't have any problems with this. I don't know why I get so like worked up when I do it on the video. Like when I do it by myself, I'm like, yeah, no problem. I let it run and I watch TV. And I just put on auto start or whatever. Here I'm like, oh no, something's going to happen. It's going to get crazy. So we're just going to make sure it doesn't. How about that? All right, let's get that 920 for that double shot to help us out here. And then after we get that, we'll pretty much be good. Remember, you have Quincy's ability if it gets a little bit too random for us, and it was fine there. Cool. And now we're good. We're good for a minute. Okay, so the next step here, guys, is to get... What round are we on? We're on that one. All right, I want to see more camo here. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Let's go 1350 for Berserker Brew. That's what I want to do. So get Berserker Brew next. And this is why I was saying you can't really skip ahead on this video because... or skip at your own risk, because I don't know exactly. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. I don't remember exactly what I did. And I'm just going to kind of try to analytically and logically think through it and think what should one of the best be so I don't mess it up and not go straight from memory. So most of these videos are from memory, and that's where I have my problems and have to record them a couple times. But we're going to knock this one out, guys, the first time. So we got this guy. We're chilling. 36 should be no problem. So what I'm going to do now is going to get this guy to Enhanced Eyesight and this guy to Advanced Intel. And also to Advanced Intel will be great for this guy because he can also hit Quincy's over here. So we have an extra cleaner upper at the end. I forgot about that. See, that's what I should have done. But we're still doing fine, so don't worry about it. But look, and now he can hit over here, up there. So there we go, guys. We're chilling. Okay, next step, guys. We got to get to armor piercing darts before 40. So we're going to get triple guns and then armor piercing. Is that what it's called, armor piercing darts? Yes. So we're going to get that one up for 40 so we can tear down that MOAB with no problems. And then... See, look at that. Look at that. Hopefully the alchemist can hit that. Okay, cool. Oh, the ninja can too. Nice. I was like, come on. Why you? Oh, I've never had a balloon go around there yet. What are you doing? That's how this game works. All right, so we get the triple guns. And then now Quincy's shots shoots bombs now, right? Yo, there we go. We're chilling, guys. It's so weird when I play myself when I bring it over to video. I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing. You guys should try it. Try to play a map, any map. And then try to record yourself talking about it. Not that you're going to be a YouTuber or anything like that, but just for the heck of it to see if you can multitask, like, because it's actually, it seems like it's easy because I do it so much or whatever, but it's actually really difficult because like I forget, like especially on a map like this, like let's say I ever in my life get that ouch done or that quad or something, I'm going to mess it up because I'm going to be so excited about it that I'm going to talk through it and I probably have to record it like 75 times. I'm going to be used to it beating it by myself, but not with like the camera in front of me. So it's just super weird, guys. Super weird. All right, so we finally got enough for this one. Let's do it. That'll help there. Look at that. Okay, we're good there. Now what do we need to do here? So we're not going to have enough for, I've done this a few times, so we're not going to have enough for this one for 40, and we're not going to have enough for this guy for 40. So what we're going to do is we're going to make him hit a little faster, and then we're going to make this guy have his caltrops, and that's all we're going to do for round 40. That's it. We'll let everything else rack up, and then we'll get our Bloon Jitsu and the stronger stimulant, and it'll be pretty good for a while. So let's slow this one down, and then as soon as it gets in range, let's pop it with Quincy. So go there. A little early, because I thought he was going to need help to pop the MOAB, but they killed it regardless. I don't even think he would have needed his ability, so we're chilling. All right, next thing we're going to get is Bloon Jitsu, guys. So far we have a 204 sub. He's done. And then we're going to get Bloon Jitsu on this guy, and then he'll be done. and then we'll get stronger stimulant on the alchemist and he'll be done. And then this is our beginning crew. The only purpose of these guys is for the beginning and I guess mid game as well. After that, we're going to solely rely on the Apache Prime, the Apache, and the Perma Spike, and that is it. Then we are done. So let's look at the stronger stimulant, because we know that the Ninja, the Sub, and the Alchemist can go for what, to like 59, 60, something like that. Ridiculous. And if the Alchemist's RNG on his little lead thingy isn't ridiculous, he can even take on 59, probably 60. I love this. I love this combo, guys. This is a great combo. Use it. Use it a lot. Because look at his like range right now. It's ridiculous. All right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to buy this top right one. I think this one's the same size on the bottom, but don't take chances. Do the one I'm doing so you don't have any problems here. And now we're going to get 1730 for the helicopter. And let's get here, 1730 for the helicopter. There we go. Okay, so now don't place them all the way up at the top because, well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter now, huh? So I tried it one time, and what I was doing was I was putting it a little lower because I had the village right here, and then I bought this one trying to get the Comanche, and I'm like, Comanche's not even worth it to begin with. And then to have it like, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. So didn't do that way. So we're gonna do it this way instead. So I locked them in place right there until I get pursuit. But if you guys are on mobile, just place him over there for now. Don't lock him in place. Doesn't really matter, actually. He's not gonna help too much right now. So get that quad darts, get that pursuit, and now he's doing his thing. So now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're going to get, again, I think I already said in the beginning of this video, but you guys can do things better and faster and more efficiently than me. I'm just doing this as easy as possible so you don't forget things, so there's no random stuff that happens. So you could shoot straight for the Razor, or we need Razor rotors, don't forget that. But you can go straight for Apache Dartship and not get anything else and be just fine. But what I'm going to do here, guys, just to make it easier for ourselves, we're going to grab the village now, okay? And get the camo, because one, I'll forget on 59, or two, something weird will happen and we won't have lead popping for 59, and we don't want that. So even if we can't pop lead with the Apache, which will be 20, you'll get 21,000 like right around that same time, but just in case something weird happens, we can now pop them with his Razor rotor, so there's no issues for 59. All right, now let's get the faster firing too. Again, you can wait just to get that Apache just a little bit sooner, but it really doesn't matter, guys. It's going to be the same result for this map, but it's up to you. So now, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit auto start, and I'm going to let this go through and skip ahead. If for any reason something random happens and I have to use an ability, I will tag back in, or at least tag back in after that level. So be sure that I'm not using anything crazy. I'm just letting it go until I have enough for Apache. So see you guys in a little bit. So we're coming up on that Apache, and as you guys will see, here's the leads right here. So basically what's going on is I'm going to pop a few of them with my helicopter and then get Apache Dartship. You guys may have not gotten camo first, and you're doing the opposite. So you have your Apache Dartship, he's tearing up those ceramics, but he can't pop those leads. So either which way, it's going to get the job done. You're fine either way. So now what we're going to do is just a couple other things, and I'm going to leave you again for a while and try to go all the way to Apache Dartship or Apache Prime, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. We're going to have to step in because 76 and 78 and then 79 and then 80 and then 81. Yeah, it gets a little weird, guys. So until we can get that Apache Prime, we're pretty much just like lollygagging, I guess, or just trying to play catch up. So we got our village up here to a 2-2. We're done with that. We're not even going to get a monkey intelligence bear. We're not going to have enough money. We're going to literally have like $50 left at the end. It's going to be crazy. And that's if you go first strike. You don't even need first strike. This strategy will beat the bad on its own. I've done it. And then I was like, I have a few bucks left over. Let's try to get a first strike, and got it with like no joke 50. One was weird. It was like 65 and then it was 58. So I don't know why I would have different monies on chimps. So we'll see, but I can assure you that it will beat it without it. So it doesn't matter, guys. Anyways, I'm going to skip ahead to the 70s. I'm just going to double check to make sure I have everything else good here so we don't make any mistakes. And I'm like, what happened? So we got this guy up to here, 204, 402, 402. We got our Quincy, who now has a level 10 ability. So you guys can use that too, because you're not leaving the screen. You guys are going to still stay here. So use them if you need them, but you won't. And then we got this guy. Make sure you get the fast firing on that one, or faster firing. All right, guys, now I'm going to skip up to 76 and we'll take that one over. All right, this is 75. I just want to make sure I don't mess anything up, so I'm going to hang out for this one. On 76, you're going to use that second ability pretty much right when you see those ceramics. I get a little scared because you guys have all seen my Infernal Chimps video, I'm thinking, and that I've been burnt inside, guys, and Quincy let me down more than any other heroes ever, even more than Oben, guys, and I do not have a black border on or a black medal on Infernal because of Quincy. So cross your fingers, guys. And what he does is sometimes he targets it and then it won't trigger the second ability or whatever happens, and you're just like left with nothing and you're dead, especially when you're relying on 100% for that round. So we're going to cross our fingers because he's done it every time for me on High Finance. So we're going to hope it continues today. As soon as all those get in here, just drop it. And he did it. There you go. Awesome. That's all we needed, guys. So now for 78, it's going to be the same thing. And if you guys have done my Infernal Chimps, you know how this works. We're going to have to hit it. As soon as every balloon on that little rush on 78 for that first rush is out, you have to hit the ability. And then that's going to barely be enough time for you at the end of 78 to have enough for that second camo rush. So you're going to have to wait it out and hit that ability right at the right time. And that's where Quincy can come in and ruin your life. But I'm going to be quick enough with that home screen. We'll just not black border. But no, it's going to happen. Sometimes I don't trust him. All right, so as soon as that thing comes out, get ready, guys. It's coming out a little bit here. But wait for all the balloons to get out too, so it pops them all. And we just need a moment of silence. There we go. So that one's done. So now you can kind of fast forward because you can see in the bottom left your abilities, right? And so I can assure you that it's going to come out like a little bit right when it's about to be finished. So you don't have to worry about like, am I going to miss it? Am I going to miss it? Just wait for the ability to come back and it's going to be roughly around that time. And we'll be chilling. We still don't even have close enough for our Apache Prime though, so that's a little bummer. All right, here we go. We're coming up close. So I'm going to slow it down again. And it's going to come out like right before it finishes, I think. Yeah. So as soon as it's done, hit that second ability and you're golden. There you go. So now, guys, we still need $14,000 to beat this. And on round 80, I have my little cheat sheets here for 80, 81, 93, 95. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to use our first ability as soon as the ZOMG gets in the way of Quincy. And then we're going to have to switch back and use that second ability for like the BFBs and MOABs that come out at the end. It's going to be a little tricky, and that's why this one's a little tough for me. But then after that, I think we get the Apache Prime, then we're chilling till the 90s. So let's just hope that we don't mess this up because I want to look cool for you guys. All right, so he's going to take these out no problem because he's awesome. And then this is just him on his own. And I think the sub's helping a little bit. But I mean, come on, guys. This Apache's awesome. Like, he's so overpowered for being only a 4th tier. All right, so let's knock this guy out. Don't use any abilities because you need them for the next round. All right, so. Oh, man. I wish you could mix and match heroes' abilities. Like right now, wouldn't it be great to have Ben's ability so you can turn it down into a BFB? That would be awesome. Or who else's ability would be pretty handy right now? Pat's would be pretty sick because you can just, bear hug it. But as soon as Quincy's in range here, guys, you're gonna first ability it. All right, so that's why I'm going a little slow here because I want as much time as possible with this ZOMG. So now hit that thing. Let him just do his bazooka damage and then get ready for that second ability right when like it's mostly MOABs and balloons. That's what we're looking for here. So let him come at you. Let him come at you. Now second ability. Okay, there you go. That simple. So you saw that there were still some MOABs left. No BFBs. There was still some MOABs left, but mostly it was balloons slipping through. And then it just kept raining in that spot and the MOABs were pouring into that spot. And it was just a chain reaction of awesomeness. So we're chilling. And did I go too far? Okay, no. So I think we're good. No, we need 81, maybe. Let me see here. Oh, this one you're going to need an ability too. Okay. I was almost getting ahead of myself. So what's going to happen is all these BFBs are going to roll around and it's too much for him. As you can just, if you can quickly do like calculations in your head, not like super crazy equations, but just looking at the fact that they're already here and he's only popping them, it's taking him like a whole bin just to beat the MOABs, it's going to come around to here and you're going to end up dying. So what we're going to do is as soon as Quincy can get enough hits on these, we're going to hit that first ability. And I know that doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna have to show you. So right now the Apache would be a waste for Quincy to use it because he has missed shots right here. He's not really shooting continuously. So now he's gonna shoot continuously. So now use him. I hope that makes sense. And if worst case scenario, you still have the second ability and you're not gonna use this ever again or until the late 90s, so you're chilling. But I think we'll be okay. Look at him chase. Look at him chase. Okay, I might just use the ability because I don't like this right now. All right. So you guys may not have had to do that, but I did. So it is what it is. He was chasing like a crazy person. Some of you guys might actually just be micro in that Apache. And then if you are, golf clap for you guys because that's difficult. But now we got our Apache Prime. I can breathe a little bit here. So that makes me feel happy. Okay, now we're going to do second to last thing here. We're going to grab a Spike Factory, okay? but it needs to be placed right here, like right at the far right at the very bottom. Just do not place it anywhere other than there, okay? But as far left is too, if that makes sense. So as far left down at the bottom. I was saying right, but it really doesn't matter. I just want it right there. So put it right there because we want to go long range, all that good stuff, faster production. But when we put them on close, we want it to be right where it's at right there, nowhere else, because we want it to master or hit both tracks, and it is. So it's pretty cool. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to grab an alchemist and we're going to place him as low as we possibly can because we want him hitting more of the spike factory and not much of Quincy. You just can't help it because that's just where the placement is. All right, so we're going to do that and then go just a second mixture dip. That's it. That's all we need. We are good to go now. So now if anything crazy happens, any DDTs slip through, it will at least do some damage, allowing the Apache Prime. And I know that they're great together and it's just a good combo because they're both super strong towers, but I didn't notice the synergy until like this map I did because so on like 95, all the DDTs are coming through, right? And normally the Apache would just chase and ruin your life. But what happens is that because this is like just a brick wall of just balloons popping power, it sits there and the Apache's actually able to just to chill and shoot and not just chase. So I was like, oh, this is actually working out great. And so that's kind of what happened there. And I am talking a lot today, guys, a lot. But there's one more thing I want to talk about. So Wednesday, I was unable to hit the stream, and I apologize for that. And then Thursday, I was going to hit it Thursday, but then I couldn't. So today is Friday, and now I'm going to do the stream finally. And because my wife's birthday was Wednesday, and for her birthday, since we can't really go out and do anything because of, the whole, crazy stuff going on, she decided to build a terrarium. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like sounds like aquarium because it's sort of like one, but for plants. And so we built it out of wood. What am I doing here? Okay, don't mess anything up. 93, I need to use an ability. Don't forget to let me know that. All right, so yeah, we built it and we've been building it from scratch, like, wood from Home Depot, all that kind of stuff, freehanding the plans, kind of stuff like that, which is really cool. It's like our hobby. That's how we built our dresser, a big dresser, our bed set, our nightstands, our kitchen door. Like we built a lot of stuff from wood, and we've been building it. We finally got it done. I'm gonna show you a little clip of it now, a little picture. I'm pretty excited about it. It looks pretty nice. It was really hard work, and we got in a little bit of tussles here and there just because it was so difficult because we didn't really know what we were doing. But we figured it out and it looks really cool. Hope you guys like it too. But that's why I had to miss the streams. But we finally got that done. So I'm back on track. Wife had a great birthday for as much as we could do inside. It was really cool. And now we're making some Bloons videos for Friday, guys, on a cool chimps one. So we're stepping up the game to an advanced map and just good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And then soon, we're going to have that video of the challenge editor. I'm really excited about that. I see more time to work on it. And then Sooners brought up a really cool idea too, to do a video on what I use to make my videos. So like what software, what I use for cameras and things like that. So if you guys ever want to make your own videos, you guys could too. So I was like, that's actually a really cool idea. People are into that. What we're going to do here, guys, is there are going to be some DDTs. So as soon as they're kind of like in range of this group of team here, we're going to hit the second ability, like right about now. And that's just going to help the Apache Prime do his job and help the, this guy here too. So just make sure you do it around that time. You'll be fine with whatever you had in general. You could even do it a little sooner. We're just need that rain of fire arrows just to come down and help out a little bit. Now the next ability is going to be 95. We should have this by now. Gotta stop my story here. Okay, so we're chilling. We are super chilling. Now, I don't even know if you 100% need this ability. Every other ability you've needed, and you would have died without it. But this one, I don't know if we're going to need on 95. But we'll take it easy. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to use that rain of fire arrows to help us out a little bit. And I hope it does help us. Let's see. But it's really cool how much he mops. This thing just mops up. So he has 2,100 pops. Remember that. So I'm going to use that second ability right now so he can like clean up. Okay, cool. And now he's just going to do all the work. Look at this. Look at this. So cool. So cool. You can use your first ability too just to help out. I mean, why not? You don't want to lose over something stupid, trying to be cool or anything, you know what I mean? So we're going to watch that thing go through. Okay, so 2,100 pops is what he had before that round, correct? Let's see what we got here. And now he has, he got 9,000. It's not bad. All right, I totally forgot we need another tower. So we're going to get this this guy right here. And we're going to put him right here for now. Just like, how about in the middle? Let's do both. And then, excuse my dog if you heard him. He's like he knows it's chomp time right now. So he's like, haha, he can't do anything. He can't catch me if I bark because he's real busy on round 96 of Bloons. So apologize for him. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to grab Shattering Shells. Let's see here. Now we're good there. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, guys. Oof, this is stressful stuff. All right, so like I said, we do not need an MIB. Don't need it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a First Strike. I hope we have enough for it though. I really feel like I want to use First Strike, so I really hope we have enough. I'm kind of bummed if we don't. I've had enough for it twice, but then one time I didn't. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Is it, someone told me before it has something to do with like regrows. Like if your village stops regrows, you won't get as much money on chimps. I don't know the truth behind that, but it seems a little crazy. You guys can use that second ability too if you want, just to help out your permaspike from having to do too much work here. Now we're gonna grab this guy, put him right here. Doesn't really matter where you put him, and then go for there. And see what I mean? It looks a little funny, right? Like we're not gonna have enough. So I'm a little curious. I'm excited but curious. Let's see here. I'm gonna use my first ability too to help out, because those DDTs are just gonna walk right through everything except for our awesome homie, the permaspike. Look at this guy doing his job, guys. Ooh, I love that guy. Sorry guys, let's get real excited about how cool he is. All right, so now we can grab the First Strike and look at 40 bucks left over. It changes every time. So there's some kind of thing here I don't know about. We're gonna use our second ability. I probably shouldn't have used it in that last round, to be honest with you. So we're gonna use our second ability there. And what are we gonna use here? Our first ability probably. Here's the problem with this though. So you need to wait for that back tail to open up with the permaspike, right? But the problem is you can't, because as soon as he hits the permaspike, or I meant with the First Strike, as soon as you hit the permaspike, it just blows open anyway. So use what you got. Use your First Strike if you want to. Use Quincy's ability. Really doesn't matter. We got this one in the bag, guys. All we have are a few little balloons left here. But that was pretty easy, right? Like I know we had to do a little bit more work, and there was some ability timing and things like that. But other than, just to recap, it was 76, 78, round 80, 81, 93, 95, and then the rest were up to you if you wanted to use them. I just did to make it a little easier. But guys, that was actually pretty fun and pretty simple, and I'm really glad to do it on, yeah, that was the first go, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That was actually pretty cool. So first intro, first this. Oh my gosh, this is a good Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys are on the stream tonight. I'm probably going to drop this video right as soon as I start the stream. So I hope you guys are there to join there with me to do some co-op and some fun stuff, and just to make up for my last 2 days of being absent. You guys are awesome. Stay tuned for some more cool stuff. And definitely I'm going to leave a little card here and also a end screen for that Minecraft series with Siebes. We're doing like a multiplayer Minecraft. And even if you guys aren't into Minecraft, I assure you it's in for a good time, just because the whole Australian American thing is pretty funny and we get along pretty well. And it's just funny, guys. So check that out. But thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys next time.